I know that the players are out there. They're the ones out there, and they're the ones who have to make the plays and all this and that. But, man, a few weeks ago, after maybe it was a week ago, I don't know, because I've just lost all track of days because of all this stretch has just put me – I might as well just be 6 feet under right now. I tweeted something along the lines of, like, if they miss the playoffs, like, I personally think that he deserves to be fired. And I've been a Ross, I wouldn't say a defender, but I've been an acceptor. I've been someone who's been willing to criticize when it's needed. I'm not in here crying about him every single night after every loss that the Cubs have had. But to me, it's just like, if they do not get in the playoffs, like, someone has to be blamed. They had a 4-game lead in the second wild card spot, man. A 4-game lead in the second wild card spot in September. And sure, on the flip side of it, it's like he took a team that didn't have expectations to do this. But again, like, I would want some accountability. And that's where I would go, because
ultimately that's how these things go. Right.
Yeah. And also,
somebody might pay. I don't think they'll look at that, if I'm being honest with you, but this is how these things go, right? Like, Tom's going to give Jed leash to see through his vision. He's built a very nice farm system. They're on the rise, right? They had the ballpark full in September, so Tom is not looking at Jed, of course, right? So then you go the next step down, right? Jed's not going to blame him. He'll blame himself in interviews and stuff like that. But if they're looking for somebody to blame and scapegoat, it's always the manager. Yeah. The Cubs have gone through 1,000 hitting coaches in the last 5 years,
the hitting
right?
hasn't been the problem.
So maybe, but I'm just saying, like, that's sometimes the person that ends up getting fired, and we're going to change the approach, whatever, right? Yeah. And, so you end up in these situations. Like, I genuinely don't believe that they are going to look at a change in manager. I would be shocked if they do. That being said, I did like a little bit of Jed Hoyer on the radio this morning, sort of saying, like, well, I'm not a big fan of bunting, right?
Yes.
Like, sort of as subtly as he can, saying, I don't think we should have been bunting multiple times last night. So, maybe there's at least a little bit of love lost there. But ultimately, like, this is just how these things work. And look, I see Omar's comment, like, blame it on Jed Hoyer. He built the team. I get it, man, right? Like, I'm saying that. Like, your bullpen is in this situation. You're in this spot because of how the team was built. I don't think they're going to miss the playoffs because of David Ross.